Test. Good morning, everyone. Aspen is ready, yeah. Happy New Year, and Papa Chuck, yes, all on the bike today. There we go. Happy New Year, Helen. I know you're going to be riding later. Stronger mind, stronger body, stronger cycle, fam. Love it, love it. It's a new year. Stephanie, welcome. Paco, welcome. Yeah, I agree. Aspen is definitely our mascot. Yeah, she's there right now. She doesn't have any of her gear on today. She usually has some kind of bandana, but no bandana today. Do a quick check with all the cameras. He's all about the camera today. He's looking right in it. Christmas was great. Christmas was really good. We hosted this year. We had a lot of people. I have a big family, lots of siblings. How was your Christmas? How was everybody's Christmas? New Year, everybody doing okay so far in the new year? Let me know where you're riding from. Again, if you are joining this, either the rebroadcast or live with me right now, let me know where you're riding from. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I just realized my water is empty, and you can hang out with Aspen for a minute. All right, now I have my water. It's a little detail. Sometimes you forget stuff, right? Make sure you have some water. Make sure you have your towel. You worked Christmas Eve night. It was good. Awesome. Love that. Thank you, Anne. I refreshed that recently. Yes. Denver's in the house. Come on. We're going to have some fun today. All on the bike, by the way. Aspen, you ready, mama? Yep. All right. Hey, well, happy New Year. So good to be here again with you in the new year. Hope you had a great Christmas, great New Year. My name is Joe Alvarado. If you're brand new with me, thank you so much for joining my live stream, whether you're live right now or you're watching the rebroadcast, doesn't even matter. So grateful for you. We have a ton of fun on this channel, and we try to do every other week. We'll do like a cycle camp, and then we'll do a ride. And so what I'm trying to do in this new year is work out my new schedule. I want to be as consistent as I can for you, but I don't want to burn myself out either, because we've all been there, right? Where we do too much and then we get a little burnt out. So I'm working it out to where I'm thinking right now, and again, you let me know, thinking right now, for sure I could always be live the first and the third Saturday of every month. We were going really hard towards the end of the year and doing almost every Saturday. Of course, many of you know I pastor a church and I have a job, and so that leaves like not a lot of time for my family sometimes on Saturday mornings and different mornings that I need to just wind down a little bit. So as of right now, if it's okay with you, I'm thinking first and third. So we'll do like a ride, a longer ride. We could do that on the first week of the month, and then the third Saturday of the month, we'll be doing a cycle camp where we go on and off the bike, where we do 50% strength and 50% cycle. If anything changes in my personal schedule, I'm more than happy to do extra rides. Maybe there's 5 Saturdays in a month, and we do 3. But as of right now, that's what I'm planning. Okay, and again, I want to be as consistent as I can for you guys. I don't want you to hop on and not find me, and I want you to know when you can and when I won't be available and all that fun stuff. But with that said, we're gonna have a little bit of fun today with some Latin and pop music. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be like a dance party here in a minute. But I do want to invite you on Monday. The Stronger series starts, and so I'm going to be sending out. I just finished up everything. My channel members and Patreons, they got a little message from me yesterday that I had a little bit of a hiccup with one of the videos, so I haven't released it yet. But it should be out later today for everybody to register, for you to get ahead and you'll be able to download a calendar, and the calendar will have all of the rides and workouts for the month, 8 of them. And as you know, I produced these on my own. So to get ahead and record 8 videos before the month is just a lot, right? And so, but they're all done, and I'm going to start promoting it later today. And so make sure you're looking out for that. In my community tab, if you're on my email list, you'll be able to see that as well. But Stronger is a 30-day program. It's a 30-day commitment. It's a 30-day you and me working out together, where on Mondays we do cycle camp. And then on Wednesdays, we do a brand new ride every Wednesday in the month of January. And then on Friday, we repeat the cycle camp that we did during that week. So it's 3 workouts a week. I've included a meal plan for you to kind of get around eating some healthier, creating some healthier habits. And that is what that's going to be. But for today and for now, why don't we get started, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll check out the chat here and make sure we're getting everything. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy's one of our new Patreon members. So glad you're here, Susan. from Destin, Florida. And Kylie, I hope I'm saying that right, from Germany. All right. Yes, be the first pastor to do a sermon on a bike. Cut your time and there you go. We could do both in one. We could have church and we can do a ride. I like that. We'll just double up our time. So, what do you say we get started? Little Latin, little EDM and Latin, I think is what this is. Yeah, EDM and Latin. Let's do it right here. Okay, we bring up that music just a little bit. As always, tell me where we're at with everything. Now, I want you to start with about a 3 or a 4 out of 10. That's how we do it around here. And we take a nice, easy resistance to start with, right about 80 to 100 RPM. So that's the camera right there. And then, as always, as we begin to warm up, we'll speed up to warm up. That's how we do it. So this first one's about 45 seconds. Are you ready? All it is is an acceleration. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right here. Little faster. Come on. Slidey is working today, by the way. Slidey is my camera. See, it kind of moves back and forth right there. Just a subtle slide back and forth. Oh, man. So much fun to be had. All we're doing is, again, warming it up, speeding it up a little bit here. A little bit of an acceleration. Longer ride today, right about 45 minutes or so. I guess we're used to that. Let's get it. All of you, love that you're on with me today. Come on. All right, bring it back down. Again, on a scale from 1 to 10, you've got about a 3 or 4, and all that means is a little stickiness under your feet. We're gonna take 3 songs to warm up, by the way, so you don't have to get too crazy too soon. Just settle into this, right? Settle into it, and let your body warm up little by little, okay? Getting ready to do another acceleration here. I'll count you down, as always. Woo. How's Aspen doing? He's out. She's out. This is Aspen Petal, if you're brand new with me. She's our little golden doodle. She loves to hang out. Literally, right? Let's do another 45 seconds. What do you say? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a little faster here. Come on. Make sure you relax those shoulders, slight bend in your elbows as you accelerate a little bit here. Debbie, welcome. So glad you could be here live. Debbie says hi, Aspen. All right. She's out. All right. Let's keep it going. Come on. Few more seconds, cycle fam. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hey, I want you to make your way towards a moderate effort. You don't have to add a whole lot. If you like riding to the rhythm like me, you can find the high 90s here and just kind of dance with it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Good morning, Nikki. Let's do it. Come on. Got a new bike. I like it. Oh, you're waiting on it. You're waiting on it. Okay. All right. When you get it, you know where to find us, right? Come on. So, find the beat if you like it here. If that's a little too fast for you, find what works for you. Heart rate's coming up just a little bit more. We added a little bit more, okay? There it is. So for about 15 seconds, why don't we speed it up just a little bit more? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Go right here. A little faster. Come on. Heart rate starts to come up here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Ann, for checking in. Appreciate you. Again, right here. Come on. Find it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do a couple of more 15-second accelerations. We'll get to one final track to finish our warm-up. We'll take a quick break. I'll tell you where we're headed, and we'll keep it moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go a little faster. Come on, push. Yes. A few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Come on. All right. Let's do it one more time. One more moderate 15-second acceleration before we work a little bit harder. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Go right here. Come on. A little faster. Let's get it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, you found some connections there. You and Susan. I like it. All right. There's some vacation rentals in Destin. Love it. The Slidey t-shirt, I'm waiting for it too. I'm going to get to that. By the way, we are refreshing, or I am refreshing some of the gear in the cycle merch. But for now, I need you to add a bigger gear here. And we're going to get to some big efforts here. Okay. So this is the end of our warm-up. And so I'm going to give you 2 opportunities, 30 seconds to really heat up the engine. Are you ready to give it a try? Okay, so reach down, add some more. You can see that. That's what I want you to do right there. 6 or 7 out of 10. A hard effort, not breathless, but something that gets the engine warm for 30 seconds. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Push, cycle fam, come on. Let's go. Woo. Come on. Come on, a few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take it up right here. Take it up. Woo. How you doing? So you should have ended breathing a little heavier. One more opportunity. We say heat up the engine, warm up the car. That's how we do it around here. Really get the body ready. Okay, and that's what we're doing. One more. 30 seconds. I'll count you down. Here we go. Nice flat back. Check in with your posture here. Keeping that core nice and tight. Final 30. Showing off one more time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it right here. Come on. Push. Yes. Come on. Get it for a few more seconds. A few more seconds. Happy New Year, Laura. We'll see you. Yes, next week. 3, 2, and 1. All right, Psycho fam. Let me bring down the music just for a second while we take that easy recovery. We talk about where we are headed. Now, on my channel, the way we do it is I divide up what we do into blocks of work, focused efforts. I tell you about how long we're gonna be on the bike, how much energy you should be using, and the different intervals that we're gonna have. So we're gonna do, now again, I know we talk a lot about food on this channel, It's just a fun way to think about these challenges. And so since we're doing Latin versus EDM today, and later, by the way, you're gonna see the studio version of this during the Stronger Challenge. You'll see this in a few weeks. The polished, not live, but studio recorded version of this, all right, later. But with that said, we're gonna do 3 Latin sandwiches, okay? I don't even know if that is a great way to say it, but all that means is we're gonna do a strong, slower, strong first track, okay, which is gonna be EDM, so slower, heavier. In the middle, that second song, we're gonna do lighter, faster. That's the middle, okay? And then we're gonna go back to strong. So strength, speed, strength. That's it. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let me bring the music back up. I want you to find a 6 or a 7. Start slowing your cadence down right here. This is block number 1. You want to take it up for a few seconds. Find that beat. It's right about 65 RPMs. And for about 45 seconds, let's jog it out right here. So jog a little bit. So you have a big gear, but you're able to get ahead of it just a little bit here. Come on. It's like a heavy jog. Let's get it. Come on. So heart rate definitely comes up. Yes. Elena, we're gonna do it. Come on. Another great year. Make sure you check out Ride with Elena. She checks in and rides every once in a while with us. So grateful for you. Good friend. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Now back to the beat. Now you can have a seat here. Have a seat. Now back it off if you need to. I need you to keep that 6 or 7 intensity though. Something that's uncomfortable, but that you can hold on to without burning it out. Right? Come on. Come on. 1, 2. It's an uphill battle. It's a Latin sandwich right here. Come on. It's a Reuben sandwich, right? It's what other Latin sandwiches are? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Come on. Let's do another 45 seconds, shall we, Cycle Fam? We're gonna jog out of the saddle. Add it back if you need to. Let's go. Jog. Yes. Woo. Feels good. Feels good. Jog, jog, jog. Just slightly ahead of the beat. So if I was on the beat, let's try here. 1, 2, 1. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit ahead of it, not much. Now, if out of the saddle doesn't work for you, feel free to stay in the saddle and go a little bit faster. That's okay too. Come on. 4, 3, 2. Now here's our sandwich part. I want you to back it off to a moderate effort, and I want you to speed it up here. Okay, let's do it. This is gonna be 2.5 minutes. You ready? So, this is gonna be a steady stamina effort. Moderate effort here. Let's get it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See that? See how it almost wants to make you dance a little bit, right? It just has that beat to it, that reggaeton feel, right? Come on. You can bob your head a little bit. Come on. It doesn't wake Aspen up though. Even though it's a dance song, she's sleeping through it. All right, let's see this other. Yeah, she's out. She's out right there, okay. Come on. So Cycle Fam, this is an endurance effort. Staying slightly uncomfortable, moderate, no intervals. Just you and me, come on. Keep it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. In fact, all of the Latin songs during each challenge are just like this, okay? They're disciplined, stamina, efforts, slightly uncomfortable, burning fat calories, building endurance and stamina in our body. Come on.
Sabemos tu corazón estrecho, que es que no lo cabe ni siquiera un sentimiento y ella se cree la crema porque está tan bella, como una estrella se estrella cuando la dejan de querer.
Oh, by the way, I have the Stronger shirt on. I'm gonna put this in the merch shop too if you wanna represent next month, or this month rather. As you do that, you'll be able to order that later this weekend too. Come on. I like it because it says on. In the middle of the word stronger is on. We're on. We're turning it on. Come on. For now, just a few more seconds before we get back to that climb, the top side of the sandwich. All right. Hey, reach down. Out of bigger gear, let's take it up and find it again right here. Find it again, right here. See that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Add until you find that hard effort. 6 or 7 out of 10. And when you're ready, have a seat. Now we're gonna have 2 more opportunities here to jog it out, okay? Really simple. So right now feels like an uphill battle. Not easy, sustainable. Come on. Now again, you could stay in the saddle and speed up a little bit for these 2 30-second efforts, or I'm gonna take it up and jog it out. You decide. I'm already feeling it. Woo! Come on. Cycle fam, you ready? I'll count you down. In 5, 4, 3, we got it, Amy. 1, take it up, go. Yes, jog. Heavy jog. Oh man, come on, 15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Back to the beat. If you need to back it off for a few seconds, do that. If you can hang on, hang on. Let's go. Let's go. Man. One more, and then this block will be over. We'll take a quick break. And then we'll do it all over again, right? Just like this song is saying. Come on. Take it up. Let's go. Come on. Jog. Oh, man. Few more seconds. Few more seconds. Come on. Get it. Get it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hey, bring it back down. We'll bring the music back down. We'll breathe a lot of it, not a little bit, but a lot of it. It's a word that I made up a long time ago. A lot of it. Okay. So if anybody else ever says it, say, well, that's a word you got from Joe. I don't know where you picked it up, but that's his word. No, I'm sure somebody else has said that. Hey, great job. We crushed the warm-up. We crushed block 1. We're recovering right now. And we're about to get to block number 2. Okay, block number 2. Again, all the blocks, nothing fancy here. They're all the same with different music. We'll start out with strength. We'll go to a higher cadence endurance effort and back to strength again. That is it. Really simple. 3 blocks of work, 45 minutes of amazingness. And then we'll get out of here. We'll chat a little bit. So, whew. Yeah, I could work on that, Helen. I can make them a hair bigger for sure. Yeah, I always try to squeeze everything into the screen. So it'll take me a little while, and all of my pre-recorded ones are already done that way. But I'll work on it. Hey, let's get to block number 2. Here we go. Add a big gear. Come on. Take it up for a few seconds. And we're gonna do the same thing that we started with. A 45-second jog in or out of the saddle. Here we go. 3, 2, go. Jog it out. Bring the music back, Joe. Come on. There we go. That little touch, right? That little spike in the volume helps. Come on. Oh man, 15 seconds, come on. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, back to the beat. Have a seat here. You're huffing and puffing a little bit, but you're not overdoing it. You're not overheating to the point where you gotta back it all the way off. You're just staying uncomfortable here. Come on. We talk about energy management a lot on this channel, and that's what I want you to really fine tune this year. How do I manage my energy in a way that allows me to accomplish the goals that I have in front of me for a workout and in life, right? Because this sets us up for energy during our lives, during everything else we gotta go and do. Take it up. Let's do it right here. Come on. 45. Doesn't mean you're not breathing heavy, but it means it's not so much that you can't hang on. Come on. Ten seconds, Psycho Fam. You're almost there, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to moderate. Okay, lighten it up a little bit. I want you to find about 88 RPMs. We're gonna do another 2.5 minutes here. So can you find it here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See that? Come on, let's find it. High 80s, low 90s, and let's do it right here, come on. So your heart rate does come down a little here. It's moderate, but it's steady. Not as sticky, but it's still a commitment. Come on. You're very welcome, Helen. Come on. So nice and steady here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is just feel-good music, right? Come on. got that steady sweat going. Those climbs really elevate the heart rate. You come back down, you don't fully recover. You stay at a moderate place, and your body responds with that sweat, right? To cool you down a little bit. Our bodies are intelligently made. Come on. Keep it moving. Thirty seconds. Oh man. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to that harder effort. So we're gonna add a little bit more here and get ready. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. 15 seconds. Here we go. Add a little bit more in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Jog it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right here, come on. Woo. Oh man. Grab some water if you need it. That's what we'll be doing later, right? Oh, mama. Right. One of the reasons why I like the Aspen cam is because you get to see her, and then I got to reset my face, because you don't see it on camera at that point. No. A face reset. Oh man, I have so much fun with you guys. Love it. I'll take you anyway. Just tell me I'll be there. We don't need a plan. I like it on purpose. 1, 2, get ready to jog. This one's 45 seconds. In 3, not yet actually. Woo. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 50 seconds, why don't we? Come on. A little bit longer, but it's why I always tell you not to burn it out. So you can handle it, you can last it, and go the distance. Come on. So 10 seconds. Almost there. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hey, let's recover here. Back it off a little bit. All right. Woo. Hey, we're almost done. We've got another block of work to do. We're crushing this ride on the first Saturday, well, the first weekend, of January that we're live. And you're doing amazing. Thank you so much again for being here. We're gonna do it one more time, okay? So breathe. And then later, I'm gonna talk about, briefly, when we're done, we'll chat a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to load them up in the chat when we're done here. But I'm gonna talk about some music and some of the things that I've been asked about a lot, and hopefully answer a couple of questions. And I might even make a video about this later. But with that said, what do you say we get to challenge número 3, right? Because también hablamos en español en vez de cuando en esta canal, right? Are you ready? Anybody speak Spanish? I think I know Ann does. Maybe a few of you do too. All right, Let's do it here. 6 or 7. Let's add that gear. Let's bring the music back up. And let's do it here. Take it up. Block 3. Come on. Right here. So bigger gear again. Nothing complicated here. Very easy to follow. This time, for an entire minute, we're gonna jog in or out of the saddle. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it now. Music. There it is. We wait for the music. Now this is the longest jog of the entire ride. It's at a minute. Whew. And I could feel the sweat coming over my halo band here. Let's get it. 30 seconds, come on. Oh man, 15 seconds, come on. Come on, hang in there. Hang in there. Jog. Jog, 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 jog. 4, 3, 2, back to the beat. Have a seat. Come on. All right. Can we do it again for 45? Take it up. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Few more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, lighten it up. Lighten it up. You know the deal. We get back to this stamina effort. It's about 95 RPMs. Okay? So settle into it. And then I'll put the clock one more time. 2.5 minutes. Then we'll get to our final track. What do you say? Okay. So heart rate's coming back down. Let's put that clock on. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Right here. Yes. Come on. Jeremy. No sabe que hablabas español. Oh, you didn't know? Okay. So I should speak it a little bit more so you guys could learn, right? Llevo un poco más de un año aprendiéndolo. So you took a year learning Spanish. I like it, man. Cool. We learn more about each other all the time. Yep. Every once in a while, I'll throw in some Spanish. I think I have one or two, maybe at least one ride where I speak in Spanish for a good majority of it on my channel. So we'll see. Definitely not perfect. My wife, she always corrects me. She's a Puerto Rican Boricua, and she corrects me. My dad was born and raised in Mexico, and so that's where my roots are, Mexican, right? My mom's a New Mexican, so Indian and Mexican is my mix, right? And then married to a Puerto Rican, so lots of Spanish, lots of reggaeton. Come on. Woo. Jeremy, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, no problem, man. Happy birthday to your son. So grateful. Tell him happy birthday from me. Yes. It's starting to snow here in Colorado too. Be careful, my friend. Happy birthday to your son. Thank you. Come on.
Yo sé que tú quieres moverlo sin pena, ven, sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé
Let's
que
go.
tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres.
Yep. Come on.
Que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres. Como acariciar.
Try that wide cam. There she is. So cute. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you. Come on. All right. What do you say we get to this final track? Woo. All right, now, here's the deal. We're gonna go 3 minutes here, and we're gonna add every 30 seconds. How about that? So, add a big gear. Just take it up for a few seconds. So no intervals here, but by the end of this, you're huffing and puffing. We're all the way up to a 9 out of 10. How about that? I always like to do something a little bit bigger at the end. So have a seat here. Each time we add, we'll come up, okay? We'll come up out of the saddle. Here we go. Now reach down. We're at about a 6. I need you to just tweak it a little bit. Just tweak it a little bit, maybe 6.5. Now on a bike, that resistance knob, depending on what type you have, it doesn't take a lot to fill something. And if you add too much, you'll burn out. So tweak it little by little. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Come on. Did we miss an ad? We might have ad right here. I get a little into it, and then sometimes I forget. All right, come on. Get ready to add again. A solid 7 out of 10. Then we're gonna go 8. How about this? Let's go to the bottom of an 8. Very hard effort. Come on. If you need to take it up, do it for a few seconds. Come on. Oh man. Let's go. Reach down 8.5. Come on. The in-between numbers. I always do this with you so you hear me talk less on these bigger efforts. We're in it together, Cycle Fam. Come on. Final add, going to that breathless place. Are you ready? Maybe you take it up, you add, you jog it out. Let's go. Come on. Come on, 2 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Woo. Oh, pushed the wrong button, but that was cool. All right. Hey, I'm gonna bring it down with some a little atmospheric music here. Thank you so much again. Let's let our heart rate come back down. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all the channel members on today. You'll see the little JA logo next to our channel members. So grateful for each and every one of you. If you ever want to consider supporting me, it's only $2.99 a month. You can just hit that join channel or go in the description and find all that information for what we do around here. Because I've got Aspen charges. right? She charges, so I got to make sure she's taken care of. No, actually, she's earning room and board. She's earning her keep here. But she just eats and sleeps and barks and doesn't pay rent. So this is how she. We have some fun. Hey, take one wrist, gently pull it back. So grateful again for you, Cycle Fam. And down right here again, I want to invite you to the Stronger series, whether you're watching a rebroadcast or you're on live. That does start at the beginning of January. You can go find a playlist there and rock on. Wickham is that Jeremy's son's name, right? Yeah, down right here. Breathe. Take one arm across. Let me know what you know, how you feel about this music. I'm gonna start using it this year because I just feel like it calms our mind down a little bit. And in fact, I've got some new rides coming up throughout this year where it involves a little bit more mind-body efforts, right? Where we are extra intentional about what we do. Open it up real big. Inhale in. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you being here. You have a few moments after to chat. If you have any questions, feel free to start putting those in the live chat there. Go ahead and push it out right here. Inhale in. Exhale out. Pull it down. Squeeze the guns. And we always say yes at the very end. Let's go ahead and take it off to the side of the bike here. And we'll keep stretching just a little bit more. I'll keep my eye on the chat right here, but what I like to do is just take one arm just for balance right here and open up that your hips right there, your hips. And make sure you continue to have mobility, functionality, right? All that fun stuff. Go ahead and take one ankle, pull it back. You're gonna love the series of Cycle Camp workouts during this month. You're gonna love them. I really want you to dial in and check them out. Again, first one releases this coming Monday on the 6th. Channel members, Patreons, you're gonna get those a little bit later today. You'll get a notification so you can preview everything. Okay? All right, I'm gonna take that same ankle, pull it back. All right, and you are all finished. I'm gonna bring down the music here, or go ahead and push pause on that. And, let's talk for a second. Again, thank you. Again, this is the first ride of the new year. Try to put this in a place that helps me see you and stays in frame and all that fun stuff. Hey, I want to address a question that I get a lot, and I keep meaning to make a video about this, just haven't done so. Let me answer this real quick, though. I just got a heart rate monitor. What BPM should I be looking at? Now, with the heart rate monitor, when you set it up, Papa Chuck, in your app, it should ask you like your age, your height. Like it'll ask you some metrics about you, and then it'll also ask you how often you work out. So since you work out a lot, it'll calibrate where your beats per minute should be, where your heart rate should be in each zone. And in heart rate zones, and I have a lot of these workouts on my channel, there's 5 heart rate zones, okay? And so it'll tell you where you should be based on your body's condition at the time. And your body gets in better condition. Sometimes you go through slumps and it goes up and down. But all that to say is set it up in your app, put all the information in there, let it know that you do work out regularly, and it'll calibrate to where you should be, right? And as a general rule of thumb, though, zone 1 is something below like 120 beats per minute for almost, I hate to be general, but for almost everybody. Get into zone 2 right about 110 to 130 on your beats per minute for your heart rate, and then into zone 3 and 4 and 5. And if I had to attach a filling to that, you have your light effort for Zone one, easy for zone two, or your tempo, if you will, for zone two. That's like a stamina effort. Then you get into a moderate effort for zone three, then a hard effort, and an extremely hard for zone five. So you could also attach feelings to that. So if you do take my classes that are heart rate based, you just how are you feeling, right? How are you managing your energy? So thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Hope that helps, though, Papa Chuck. Make sure you set it up in your app, and you'll be able to know all about that. I do want to address something real quick about music on my channel. Many of you know that I pastor a small church. I love the Lord. I have a few Christian uh, uh, based, or not Christian, but just Christian music, right? If you will, on my channel, and I love it. But here's the deal. The reason why I haven't been able to put more of those on is because there's a thing called copyrights. There is a thing the publisher sometimes lets you put it on your channel, but it will demonetize it. In other words, let's say I put Jeremy Camp, I put Toby Mac. They see all the revenue from that, and not that I don't want to share, and not that it's not theirs or whatever, but it hurts like that part of the channel. And sometimes publishers let YouTube know that no, you can't use this song at all. And I go through the process of recording it, and it gets completely blocked. Like there's zero I can do about it even showing up publicly. So what it ends up doing, and this is with mainstream music as well, any kind of music that has copyrights and there's publishing involved and things like that are mainstream, if you will, those are really tricky to put on my channel. So what I'm going to try to do, and again, with my limited schedule and time, I'm going to try to put a few of those on Patreon that are free for everybody. You wouldn't even have to be a member. You'd have to join as a free member, but you wouldn't have to be a paying member, and then you could find them over there. So that's what I want to do. The other thing is I do have a few of my workouts where I do have like mainstream music. Now there is a website called Elect, and it allows us to pay for the rights to use that. So if you see those on my channel moving forward, like I had a pop hits just now with Snap, and I had Medusa, and I had I think who has David Guetta. Those I had to pay for in order to have the rights on my channel, so that it wouldn't hurt my channel, if that makes sense. And so somebody else said, I hear a lot of the same music on your channel that I hear on other channels. It's because we pay there's only certain amount of websites that provide a subscription. So we're always paying for it. And that's why we say, hey, anything helps, because we pay an annual subscription, sometimes a monthly fee, to be able to use the music that you kind of hear on other channels over and over again without it hurting our channel. So we got to play that game with YouTube so that we don't get blocked. Our channel doesn't get, demonetized, or even, turned off, if you will. So I hope that helps. Again, I'll make a video that's a little bit more concise and explains that, so that I can answer some of those questions that I have about music. But all that to say is I'm working on a way around that so that we can have a couple of faith-based rides that you've all, like, I get asked almost daily, to be honest with you, in the chat, in a message. And it's just one of those things I have to be super careful with on my channel. Kathy, thank you so much. So grateful for you. It was a great workout. I appreciate you, Kathy. I know you're a new Patreon member, and again, all of that anytime you become a channel member on YouTube, $2.99, or Patreon, $5 or $10 a month, that goes towards helping pay for these subscriptions, building my channel, getting new equipment. And my goal is to one day be here full time for you. Right now, I just squeeze it in and do my best to get everything in that I can, because I love fitness. I love this community, and you're worth it. You're worth it. Okay. So with that said, thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. Thank you. And you're amazing. I got a chance to meet her, by the way, last year when we were at Kaylee's in person. And so such a genuine, loving person. I can't thank you and your husband enough for your support. But with that said, again, as I stated at the beginning, I'll put out a little live calendar. And so as of right now, unless things change, we're going to do first and the third Saturday live. The first Saturday will always be Cycle Papa Chuck, right? And the third is also will always be a cycle camp. So that way we know, that way you know what's coming up. and you know what to expect. With that said, Stronger starts on Monday. You're going to start seeing some advertisement and some promotion for it later today. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I will see you in a couple weeks, and I'll see you for Stronger on Monday. Take care.